This
Morning.
conference will now be recorded.
So today we are continuing the demo again right from the beginning. So I knew that in the last session we had a couple of issues related to the networking, and if a couple of people might not heard about my voice, and even I did not hear a couple of questions from you, the audience. So that is the reason we plan to reconduct the demo session again. We'll discuss the same things again, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yep. As been said that myself, Prashant, having nearly around 15 plus years of oral experience with IT, and currently I'm working for one of the product-based organization as an cloud and AI and DevOps architect. And I used to take care about entire cloud and DevOps artificial intelligence things in the current organization as an architect. Yeah, that's brief about me. And yep. So before we start the session, I would like to ask you all of you, please make this session interactive. As been said earlier in the last session, please make this session interactive. The last session was very good, but unfortunately we have a couple of network issues, so we couldn't hear you properly. So now make this session very interactive, and feel free to ask me any question. Forget about whether it's relevant or irrelevant or it's not related to the specific subject. And moreover, don't think about others. If I ask these questions, what others can think about me, and you can leave all those things. You can ask me any question, and I am here to help you out. Okay, sounds good. Yes, no, anyone? Akash, Manoj, Sudhir.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. So that's what. So need an interaction. Interaction is very, very, very important. Okay, so before we start the technical discussion, let me put a very basic question to all of you. So what is artificial intelligence? Okay, so to precisely answer this question, let me break this entire sentence into the two words. One is artificial, another one is an intelligence. Okay. If you talk in a very layman term, if you talk in a very layman term, and layman means if who don't know anything, you are very new to that subject. So in that case, what is an artificial? We have already discussed in the last session. I need at least response from you guys. What is artificial? Artificial means
man-made.
man-made, which is not natural, right? Which is not at all a natural, which man-made. The things are made by man, or the things are made by human, is an artificial. So then what is an intelligence in that case? Intelligence, let's take an example. If I ask you the very basic question saying that 2 plus 2, what do you say? 2 plus 2. So you have to do the addition, and based on that addition you will give that response, right? So doesn't mean that being as a human you are applying some intelligence by doing that calculation. Agree? So
Yes,
that intelligence is called thinking power. So thinking power. So the thinking power of man-made thinking power. What does it mean? Man-made thinking power. So here you can say man-made plus thinking power. The artificial is nothing but man-made thinking. So as part of your computer science, so computer science means the combination of your physical and the intelligence of your computer is called computer science, right? So this artificial intelligence is branch of computer science which can be create intelligent machines. Intelligent machines which can behave like a human, which can behave like a human. So earlier we have seen that earlier, when we don't have computers, when we don't have calculators, we used to do the calculations manually, as we discussed that example 2 plus 2, yes or no? Post technology evolved and you got that calculators, you got the computers, and now you are making a calculations using the computer. So just you can use that, open your command prompt, just you can enter the 2 plus 2 equal to, you will get a response from the 4. So you are making your computer or system used to think like a human is a artificial intelligence. Understand all of you? So you are making computers are going to think like a human is a artificial intelligence. So the artificial intelligence is a branch of your computer science which we can create intelligence machines, self-thinking machines which can behave like a human, think like a humans and able to make decisions is a artificial intelligence. The machines which we are going to talk about, that machines is going to think like a human and will make a decisions and able to take decisions and perform some tasks, so perform some tasks. Understand guys? So artificial intelligence is a pretty simple. So just you need to make your computers think like a human is an artificial intelligence. Now you might get in a question arise. Why? Why do we need to make computers can think? Exactly right. Why you need to make computers think? We are humans. We are giving the instructions to the computers. Computers do the tasks. Yes or no? That is the thing is happening nowadays. But why do we need to make sure that computers are need to be think? Can anyone answer this? This is a very generic question I'm putting in. No idea? Okay. So with the help of artificial intelligence, with the help of AI, you do not need to pre-program machines to do some work, to do some work. So far we are creating some pre-programmed machines. That pre-programmed machines will do the work for us. Getting it or not guys? Just like as we discussed that you are writing that calculation 2 plus 2, it is giving that response as a 4. That is a pre-program. So you are giving pre-program machines, pre-programming machines to do that at some work. So you have to create, so you have to create a machine with which can work with own intelligence. Understand guys? So with the help of artificial intelligence, we need to make sure that computers can think like us to do the work. What kind of a work? What kind of a work? Can anyone tell me? Guys, has been said that please this make this session interactive. Please tell me, guys. With the help of artificial intelligence, you no need to. pre-program everything to your machine. So you have to create a machine with a program which can work their own intelligence. So that is the end task of artificial intelligence. Understand guys? So by using this artificial intelligence, you are making your systems are become smarter to do the regular tasks automatically. Understand guys? So what kind of actions can perform by that artificial intelligence when you don't want to pre-program anything, you don't want to pre-program your machines. So what kind of a automation you are expecting with that artificial intelligence? Can anyone give me one or two examples? I think a lot of people will see that artificial intelligence, chat gpt or lot of programs recently. See, AI is not new, guys. AI is there since lot many years. You are already using it as part of your daily life. Can you give me a couple of one or two examples? AI can, AI can
Autocomplete sentences.
auto complete sentence. Very good. Simply, I can say that write poems and sentences. Okay. Artificial intelligence can recognize images. What else? Create images. Simply, you can ask that. Hey, Chat GPT, hey, artificial intelligence, can you please create any image with the sunset with the two hills? Simple, it will create it. So, this kind of a to generate the images, to write the content, to create, to recognize the content, to recognize the voice, to recognize the search, all these things can be done with the help of what? Based on data. Based on data. So this help of the data, artificial intelligence can recognize the images and it write the poems and emails, sentences, blah 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 blah. Everything. Understand this? All of you clear on this? What is artificial intelligence? Very simple. So, artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence. Simulation means just like how humans are going to think. So, artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence processed by machines. Machines means computers I am talking about. So, this process includes that artificial intelligence process includes learning, reasoning, problem solving abilities, and predictions, language understanding, and decision making. All these things are part of your artificial intelligence. Understand? Let's take an example. I think everyone used to see the news every day. How does the weather forecasting work? How does the news channels will tell you that hey, tomorrow is a dry day? You see that lot of sun. You may expect up to 47 degrees of heat. After day after tomorrow, you may see some rain. How this system is going to be work? Is it based on the previous data? So by collecting the present data of humidity, the artificial intelligence system can do the prediction. Understand? By collecting the data of current data, the humidity and the wet in the current in the atmosphere, based on that current data, the artificial intelligence can do the prediction how the tomorrow is going to be. So these kind of artificial intelligence systems are already there in the system. So now we are making more and more intelligence to do the daily work tasks without intervention of humans. Understand? So can you give me one or two examples? What are the daily based artificial intelligence you use in your daily life? Technically, I am giving the word virtual assistants. Can you give me one or two examples for virtual assistants?
Siri,
Chatbot.
Very good. Siri,
Alexa,
Alexa, Google Assistants.
chatbot.
Copilot.
No, Copilot is a different thing that we will discuss in the next coming classes. Okay, Copilot is a completely different.
Okay.
What else? Along with that, uh, uh, in a vehicles, you see that already artificial intelligence has been implemented. Can you give me one or two examples? Hmm.
Tesla.
Which
ADAS
interested?
feature.
Sorry,
ADAS feature. ADAS
ADAS,
feature.
which can recognize the images and automatically apply the brakes. What else? Self-driving by recognizing that in front of objects, automatically applying the brakes, and by doing that lines of the road, and by automatically move the vehicle. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Then recommender systems. Hmm. You might see this in Amazon application, not Amazon Prime application, Netflix application. You might see this. Assume that very frequently you might watch the comedy movies. Automatically, you will get comedy movies recommendations. Did you anyone observe that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, YouTube, Netflix. That is a recommended system. So based on your interest, based on your previous data, it is going to be give the recommendations. That is the artificial intelligence. Facial recognition. When you are entering into the very security zone area, based on your eye retina or based on your face recognition, that will allow you to enter into that organization. That is the image recognition. Yes or no? Medical images, X-ray, spotting tumors on the brain. This is all artificial intelligence system only. Along with that, chatbots. Chatbots also kind of artificial intelligence. How many people is observed that earlier in the couple of years ago, 3 years or 4 years ago, when you want to clear your doubts and if you want to talk to the customer care by calling Airtel or something else, directly you will get human assistance, right? Nowadays, are you getting a human assistance? First, it will ask you, what is your question? Based on that, automatically it will give you the response. Yes or no? That is the chatbots, which is a predefined chatbot. These predefined chatbots can only answer certain questions only. These chatbots do not have any self intelligence to think and give that answer. Yes or no? So this is all that examples of artificial intelligence. This is all examples of artificial intelligence. So the artificial intelligence can be used in image generation, image recognition, text generation, speech recognition, multimodal artificial intelligence. These are all part of your artificial intelligence. Any questions so far? Yes, no.
No, no, sir. No.
Yeah. So first we are trying to understand what is this artificial intelligence. Then how this artificial intelligence are integrated with the Azure, that we will discuss in the end of the class. So that you will get a clear cut picture about the what we are going to learn and how this artificial intelligence is different in Azure. Okay. So nowadays that artificial intelligence is used in the content recommendations, content recommendations, healthcare, forecasting, traffic management, etc. Let me give that personalized shopping experience one example. How many of you observe that? Let's take an example. You open some Facebook. In the Facebook, you will get an ad, rare rabbit shirts, and some Samsung mobiles. Once you click that, based on your interest, Facebook is keep on sending the same messages to you. Messages means when you open the Facebook, automatically you will get that advertisements. How many people observe that?
Artificial intelligence.
Yes. So that is the personalized shopping experience. That artificial based on your previous data, based on your previous log and search, the
అన్ని
artificial
వేడిగా
intelligence
ఉంటుంది.
keep on sending you the recommendations. Understand? That is a prediction. That is a prediction. And in the forecasting can be done on the healthcare by identifying the tumor in your brains. Very minute things are happening in a nowadays with the help of artificial intelligence. Clear? All of you
Yes, sir.
good? Yeah. Now, what AI can do? What are the things AI can do? Okay, let me explain that. Guys, please make this session interactive. If you don't understand anything, please do let me know. I'm happy to repeat again and happy to spend some time to clear the doubt. Okay, AI can do predictions, pattern recognition, okay. So now, so far we discussed that what is artificial intelligence, what is the different types of artificial intelligence in the current market available. Can anyone give me what is the advantage you are getting by using this artificial intelligence? Can anyone tell me?
Efficiency, sir.
Efficiency. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Time will be reduced by using artificial intelligence.
You are reducing the time. Okay, very good.
Productivity will be
Perform
there.
the task very quickly and by reducing the time. Okay, you can make actual accurate predictions, right? So instead of in the place of doing 100 manual workers, you can make it where one or two systems can do, where the customers can save a lot of money and the time. Sorry. So that is the exact use case of artificial intelligence. You will get lot of advantages with the help of artificial intelligence. So now, as part of predictions, so when coming to predictions, these predictions can be done with the help of machine learning. So machine learning is a branch of or subset of artificial intelligence. So this machine learning can learn from data how to make predictions. So simple. You can enter something as an input and it will do the some calculations, do the predictions, and then again it will give the output. Input, outputs. So it can be performed predictions with the help of ML. ML means what? Machine learning. So what is that input? How you are getting that input to your system? By getting the past data. Past data means old data. So with the help of old data, you are making predictions, forecast, which is a weather forecast as we discussed earlier. Understand? So the forecasting will happen in the future. Forecasting, forecasting is what will happen in the future. That is a weather forecast. Else, so based on the previous data, in the let's take an Amazon example. In the Amazon example, they used to announce the deals for Diwali. They used to get the data. They used to have the data from past couple of Diwali. So based on that past data, now they are going to do the prediction how much sales we are going to achieve in the year of 2025 Diwali. So that is the forecasting which can be done with the help of artificial intelligence as part of predictions which can done with the machine learning. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So pattern recognition. What is that pattern recognition? Identifying patterns in the data to help make decisions. Identify patterns in the data to help make decisions. So this data, there might be a lot of data, whether it may be relevant data or irrelevant data, there might be a lot of data. So to identify that what is the right data, what the pattern of the data. So you might have weather forecast data, you might have your mobile information data, you might have banking transaction data. Now you need to do that prediction, you need to make a pattern that this is the banking data, this is the transaction data, this is the forecast of weather data. Like that, you need to do the identify the pattern. So that patterns can be helpful for you to identify the pattern recognition as part of artificial intelligence. Understand? So this will help you identifying the anomaly detection. Anomaly detection means antivirus detection, data generation, all the things can be happen as part of pattern recognition. We'll discuss in that more in the next coming classes. We'll dig by all these things to one by one. What is the predictions? What artificial intelligence will help you to do the predictions, and what is the pattern data, and how you can identify the pattern and how you can configure this. We are going to learn all these things in detail as part of your package. That package is a Azure OpenAI, Azure Generative AI. So not OpenAI, Azure Generative AI. Understand? So recently, you might heard about that one of the invention saying that when you order something in Amazon, automatically the drones are going to deliver it without any human intervention. Can we say that that is an artificial intelligence again? Are you delivering the products without human intervention with the help of artificial intelligence? Can we say that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, exactly. So coming to that automation. So flow set of rules to perform unusual repetitive tasks. So to perform repetitive task is a automation. In a very simple words, what do you mean automation means? To perform repetitive task is an automation, right? So automation and AI both are not same, guys. AI is not equal to automation. AI is not equal to automation. But AI, with the help of AI, we can implement that automation. So classifying the documents, classifying the photos, job application screening, and the parcel management with the robotics. So these are all the things happen in the part of artificial intelligence when you are making an automation. Daily tasks. Daily tasks. Understand, guys? So these are all the tasks can be done by artificial intelligence. Clear in all of you? Yes, now,
Yes, sir. Yes.
yeah. Now, so what is the business example for automation with the help of artificial intelligence? Business example for using artificial. What kind of examples you can implement? What kind of solutions you can implement for this? So let me list out all the solutions for your business. First, chatbots and smart assistants, intelligent document processing, application performance monitoring, predictive maintenance, medical research, etc. So these are all the area solutions which you can implement for your business. Let's take an example. We have already discussed about chatbot. So if like you might already face this, you book something, you order something in Amazon or Zomato application, and if you want to make a complaint with that organization, automatically if you want to automatically the chatbot is open. There you can enter your queries. Yes, sir. No? So that chatbots will give you the response based on your questions. Yes, sir. No? So that is the smart assistance where you can able to give the answers without human with the help of chatbots. Then intelligent document processing. What does it mean? So which can translate unstructured document formats into the usable data, which is data. Let's take an example. This intelligent document converts your business documents or emails or images and PDFs into structured information. You might have unstructured data. So, with the help of this intelligent document without any human intervention, it can convert your documents into emails or messages or images and convert into the PDFs automatically. That is with the help of intelligent document processing. Lot of organizations are using these two at this moment. Third one, application performance monitoring, which is called as an APM. Whether your application is properly working or not, whether your application is running or not. So whether the server where your application is running, that server is CPU and memory utilization is properly happening or it is going to be down in the next couple of minutes. So to identify this, the process of using software tools and the telemetry data to monitor the performance of your business critical applications, we use APM. As we discussed in the last session, there are a couple of tools available in the current market, which is Resolve.ai and flip.ai, etc. So these tools automatically predict the performance of your application before it is going down, before that application is performing any performance issues or the application is going down, it will give the notifications by predicting it. So that is application performance monitoring. Lot of tools available in the current market. Even Datadog and New Relic. So these are all the tools are already included artificial intelligence to predict the performance of your applications and predictive maintenance, which large volume of data identify the issues which can perform that operations and the system services and maintenance your business to reducing the downtime or preventing disruptions of your applications. We use the predictive maintenance. Medical research is another example where we use in the current business of artificial intelligence world, which can able to use that identity as discussed earlier to identify the blood particles in your brain, very minute things in your body. That artificial intelligence is very helping nowadays in the clinical examinations and researching. I mean, medical researching. This artificial intelligence is helping. So these are all the business areas nowadays we are actively using the artificial intelligence. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So coming to this artificial intelligence is a very vast subject. So what is there? If you think that artificial intelligence is an umbrella, what is that under that umbrella of artificial intelligence? So that artificial intelligence is an umbrella as a term for the different strategies for the techniques for making machines more human-like thinking, which including everything like self-driving cars, robotic vacuum cleaners, and smart assistants like Alexa. And while using these different sectors, we are using the artificial intelligence. So to break down that artificial intelligence on what pieces, if you think that this entire square is an artificial intelligence, within this we have concept called machine learning. Within this we have another concept is a deep learning. Deep learning. Your artificial intelligence, if you think that artificial intelligence is a big umbrella, under that artificial intelligence we have sub branches or subsidiaries of your artificial intelligence, which is a machine learning. The machine learning is a make sure that learning from your previous data to do the predictions and inferences. And coming to the deep learning, as we discussed in the last session in the Friday, if you think that your brain may contain a lot of neurons, that neurons are connected to that one neuron is connected to another neuron with the help of nervous system. So the same way, you might have huge data. One data set is related to banking, another data set related to your account, another data related to weather forecast, another related data related to the cars. Now, with the help of this deep learning contains again neural networks. You are going to connect the relevant data. So as we discussed earlier, when you are giving that input, it will do the proper processing of connecting that relevant data and it will give you that output. So to do that, we need to make a proper neural network resolve most challenging AI problems. To resolve that, see, when we discuss simply, artificial intelligence is nothing about the data. So to resolve the complex challenges of your artificial intelligence, so we need to properly connect the relevant data. To connect that relevant data, to make the proper data transactions between one data set with another data set, based out of your input data or input question, we need to do the neural networks. So neural networks is a part of your deep learning. Understand? So to do this knowledge representation and reading is again sub different branch. Reasoning, if you ask any addition questions or multiply questions or whatever the questions, reasoning questions you can ask with the artificial intelligence, it will resolve it. Along with that we have robotics, robotics is another branch of your artificial intelligence which can act and manipulate physical environment, which can act and manipulate the physical environment. Along with that, computer vision and most of them knows about it, which is natural language processing. So we are going to learn all these things. So, our more interest is going on Gen AI, which is a generative AI with the help of Azure Azure solutions. So this is just for your idea purpose. We are not going to learn machine learning or deep learning and neural networks are different. We are going to learn these things. We are going to learn these things with the help of Azure predefined solutions. So this combination of these things are called data science. What is the data science? Can anyone tell me? What is the data science? Any idea? You might heard about this data science many times, right? So again, so to do the predictions with the help of data, the data science is a scientific study of data to get the knowledge on the predictions. To do the multidisciplinary field that combines your computer science and mathematics and the statistics of your business expertise, we do the patterns. That patterns are called data science. So in the current industry, there are 13 to 14 patterns available. That's a more than enough for that all industries. Clear? All of you clear, guys? So now,
Yes.
so this is the subsidiaries of your artificial intelligence. Now, the big question is that how that artificial intelligence is going to work. So artificial intelligence systems use a range of technologies. See, as being discussed so far, artificial intelligence is not an alone. You are not going to achieve only with artificial intelligence anything. So that artificial intelligence is a range of different technologies to work to maintain the core principles of the data and the complexity of data, rendering of the data, and convert that data into the text, images, and whatever it is. So that artificial intelligence works with the help of neural networks, as we discussed, language processing, computer vision, speech recognition, generative AI. We already discussed about what is the neural networks. So neural networks is the form of the core artificial intelligence technology which is used to connect the relevant data. Natural language processing is again is a network neural networks to interrupt the text data, convert your natural data into the images or whatever. As we discussed earlier, hey, artificial intelligence can you create one image with the sunset with the two hills and some trees. That is a natural language. You are giving that input to your artificial intelligence with a natural language. That as an the artificial intelligence will take that response as an input with that very natural language, and it will convert into that image. That is a natural processing, natural language processing. Again, within this natural language processing, there is a concept called LLM, large language model, that we are going to learn in depth and hands on in the going forward. So computer vision. What do you mean the computer vision? So this computer vision is again deep learning technique. So which can extract information and insight from the videos, audio files, and images. From that images and audio files and pictures, and you can able to extract some relevant data to do the forecasting and some activities. These computer vision are used in the self-driving cars and trucks to monitor the environment and to make left turn or right turn going straight and etc. Speech recognition. What is the speech recognition? You might already know that. Can anyone give me one example, guys? For the speech recognition, can anyone give me one example? Let's take an example. You take a YouTube application. You want to search something. We give the voice input, right? Voice input. That voice input is a
Yes.
speech recognition. So, which is an interpret with your human speech, identifying that words and detect that meaning. Based on that, identifying that words and detecting the meaning, and it will give the response, which is a speech recognition. The last one is a generative AI, which is a very important, which is the next generation artificial intelligence. So the generative AI refers to the artificial intelligence system that can create new content such as images, videos, text, audio from simple text prompts. By giving that simple text, it can generate the new images. So this is the generative AI is the very next generation technology. Understand? So you are going to learn all this as in a package, as in a Azure artificial intelligence. Microsoft is giving this entire all these things as in a one package, that is a Azure artificial intelligence. Now understand, guys, what is Azure artificial intelligence and how it is going to be help you in the for that organizations. All of you clear on that? So Azure AI is a collection of cloud-based service and tools offered by the Microsoft that enables your business to artificial intelligence capabilities to your applications to make own predictions and to make forecasting for the better and better business perspective. Clear? Yes. No.
Yes.
More concentrate on a generative AI. To learn this generative AI, what are the prerequisites do you need? Do you already know about Azure? Who already know about Azure, then only can learn that artificial this Azure open Azure generative AI. I don't say yes exactly. Why? Because cloud is a different, artificial is different. So cloud is used to manage your infrastructure to run your business based applications, right? So, coming to artificial intelligence, this artificial intelligence will help you to run your business very efficiently and successfully without any human intervention by doing that automation, more and more automation. So, that is the reason these are the two different things altogether. So, we are integrating all these neural networks and LLM and computer vision, speech recognition, generative AI as part of package in Azure. By using these solutions, we are making our client getting more and more revenue from their business. That is the reason this AI is going to be going to be play very vital role in the client business. Getting it or not, guys? So the answer is precisely no. You don't need to have any previous experience with Azure. There are a couple of things needed as a prerequisite that we will cover in this course itself. That is a some network we need network knowledge and some hosting your chatbots and computer vision. You might need some idea about the web apps and all that we'll discuss before we start it. Then, how about automation? So, do I need Python? Do I need to know end-to-end Python? Not at all needed. You no need to have the full-fledged knowledge about that Python. Very basics of Python is helpful for you for this entire course. What are those things are needed related to the Python? We are going to discuss. So we have a separate session for Python for 1 week session. And what are the things, what are the Python things are needed for this entire session? We will teach. All of you clear on the prerequisite part? Yes, no.
Yes, yes, sir.
The next question. Who is eligible to learn this? Currently, I am working as a cloud engineer. Currently, I am working as an application developer. Currently, I am working as a support engineer. Currently, I don't have any IT experience. I'm a QA engineer. Still, can I learn artificial intelligence? Yes, you have to. Why? Because as been discussed so far, artificial intelligence is going to be implemented elsewhere. Even you are an journalist, even you are going to write something on a day-to-day basis, still that artificial intelligence is needed for this to automate the daily task of that journalist also. So I would like to simply say that artificial intelligence is going to be implemented elsewhere. Nowadays you see that even drivers are going to replace it with the artificial intelligence. Yes or no? So there is artificial intelligence is there everywhere. Elsewhere you are going to use artificial intelligence. That is the reason you don't need to worry about whether I am eligible to learn that artificial intelligence or not. You have to learn that artificial intelligence to make your day-to-day task automation for your clients. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Hi Prashant, Manoj here. I have few questions.
Please go ahead.
Okay, first one would be you have said like there would be some 13, 14 patterns
Yeah.
that is more than enough. So do we need to learn all of them or
No, no, no,
is it
no, no, no. You are not learning the data science.
okay?
You
It's
are not
related
learning the data science. So
to.
those 13 patterns are required for the data scientists. So
Okay,
those 13 patterns are already included as part of your Azure generated AI. That is what I said.
okay,
So that is what Azure solutions are given the predefined. Everything is ready-made package.
mm-hmm. Okay. We
Microsoft
just
is
need to use that package, just like a NuGet package.
sorry.
Just like a NuGet package, we have to use or use those packages as per our requirement.
Exactly, that's
Correct?
it. See, let's take an example. Earlier days, if you want to make a juice, what do? You go to the grocery shop, fruit shop, you buy the
Mhm.
fruits, and you come to home and remove the peel, and then you make a mixie, then you made a juice, right? That is the old process. Now what? You are getting everything is ready made, right? Just go on to buy the fruit juice bottle. That's it. That is automation. That is a revolution. That's automated artificial intelligence, which is provided by the Microsoft to you. Everything is ready.
Mhm. Okay. Uh, okay. So you said these configurations. I mean, basically all these are configurations, right? First,
Yeah,
Gen AI. So
yeah.
these configurations are purely based on the old data, correct?
Yes,
So
yes.
if I don't have any data, okay, I'm
Mm.
just a new startup, and how can I set up the data?
Very
Like,
good question.
mm,
Very good question. Let's take a real use case. Let's take a real use case. Okay, assume that you are, I mean, you are a human and we are all, yes, sorry, we are all. What do you do if you want to go to from Hyderabad to Bangalore? You want to travel.
Mm-hmm.
You want to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore over the road, by the road.
Mm-hmm.
You have a
Mm-hmm.
car and you have everything. Will you able to drive without knowing the road?
Mm, yeah,
Not possible, right?
correct.
So you might have some idea. That is what first I need to go to the war, or then I need to Shamshabad, Karnool, something like that. That is called a data. If you have
Mm-hmm.
data, then you can reach the Bangalore. You can reach the destination. Same way
Mm.
here, if you have the data, then only artificial intelligence works.
I mean sample data. Like if I create some sample data for that,
Yes.
it will also work. You mean to say?
Exactly. It's needed
Mhm.
data. That's it. Whether the AI doesn't know it, right? Whether it's a sample data or original data.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Based on the data,
So,
it will. Yes.
what are different tools used in this inside this Gen AI?
It's not a tools, it's a services, I could say, which is
Okay.
Azure
Mm-hmm.
OpenAI service, Azure AI search, Azure safety, translator, speech. I can tell you very one simple thing. Post completing these sessions, if your
Mm-hmm.
client asks you, hey, can you create a, if your client gives a requirement saying that I have my application
Mm-hmm.
want to respond based on the speech, just like your YouTube application. If you want to search
Mm-hmm.
in the YouTube, just you can give the voice input, right?
Correct.
Chiranjeevi songs, then it will give that all the Chiranjeevi songs. If you get these
Mm-hmm.
kind of requirements from your client, you can easily do with the help of artificial intelligence in Azure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Understand?
Mm-hmm. Basically, these services can be integrated in any of the existing applications.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
how can it can be integrated through the APIs, or it does have some exponential uh, services?
It depends on. Let's take an example. Your application is running on your on-premises physical machine,
Okay.
but all these services are available in Azure. Now you want to integrate that running application outside of Azure with the services which is running in Azure. Then you must use that API, which is
Okay.
a all the services are having APIs.
Okay.
Let's take an example. Your application is hosted in Google,
Mm-hmm.
but Google, so you know that Google also has an artificial intelligence solution, which is a Vertex AI, like a, machine learning and the Gemini,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but those are not accurate like a Open Chat GPT. See,
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft has invested 51% of stakeholder of Open Chat GPT, which we are using Chat GPT nowadays. So,
Mm-hmm.
which is better and better than Llama, Meta, Gemini, like these different AI solutions available. But among
Mm-hmm.
all these things, currently the leader is a Microsoft,
Mm-hmm.
which is a Chat GPT. So you have Chat GPT publicly available. At the same time, inside of Microsoft also you have another Chat GPT. So those things you are going to learn in the downline next couple of classes. What is the difference between Chat GPT and Open Azure Chat GPT? So
It
why clients
searches.
are, yeah.
It might search inside the Azure only, right? Inside the R subscription.
If you open that Chat GPT, this is the public, right? This is the public.
Public one, yeah.
Why should I use public one for my internal applications to secure
Correct.
my data?
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason most of the clients choose that Azure one, not ChatGPT.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Correct, correct. So inside the organization, if you want to search any document, then we should be using the Azure chat.
Azure AI document search.
Correct, correct.
Obviously, your data is residing in Azure, your application is running in Azure, everything is running, your entire business is running in Azure. Then why should you choose
Mm.
third party?
Correct.
So that is the
Okay.
reason.
Another.
Yeah,
Okay. So any other languages we need for this setting up other than Python?
strictly no,
Okay. No ARM, no Terraform, nothing.
nothing, nothing.
Okay. So how free do we need to do any sort of deployments or anything, or only
Yes,
configurations are required? One-time config.
yes, you have to do
Mhm.
the deployment. You have to do the deployments. Very simple. See, let's take an
Mhm.
example. Can anyone give me one application which automatically open the chat box here?
Any bank, sir? HDFC.
Uh, see that what is this chat itself? What is this? This is a chart. This is the chat bot.
Hmm.
If you assume that this is your client application, if you want to implement this chat bot, you need to deploy it, right? You need to deploy the chat bot in Azure and you need to integrate the chat bot with your application.
Okay. So it's a, I mean to say it's a one-time setup, right? Once we integrate this chatbot into the our application, so
Yes.
frequent deployments are needed, or it's a one-time setup.
It's everything is a one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, but it may need maintenance.
Maintenance, correct? Yeah.
That's what.
Okay.
So doesn't
Uh,
mean that you continuously need to be work with the solution.
okay. Mm, okay. So how many months this course will be there?
Yeah. So coming to this, approximately 2 months, 40 to 45 hours.
Mhm.
So every day we have a live session. Every day we have a
Only in
live
the
session.
evening?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So as part of this, what I can say that first of all, we need to make familiar with the basics.
Mm.
See, artificial intelligence is a vast subject. It is a common whether you use Google, whether you use Llama, whether you use Azure, whether you use something else. AI is a common. So that is the reason. First of all, we need to familiar with the basics. So first three sessions will take the basics. So now my intention is to tell you that you are using the chat GPT. I want you to understand that how it is working in the backend. So those things are for it will take initially 3 to 4 days. Once you are good with the basics of understanding how this system work, then we jump into the Azure OpenAI services. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So every day we have 60 to 75 minutes, 1 hour
Mhm.
and to 1 hour 10 to 15 minutes, weekly 5 sessions, and we are going to have a WhatsApp group. If you have any questions while you are doing practice, we will help. I will help you out to resolve those issues on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
So I would like to tell
One.
you, yeah,
Please, please.
for
Sorry.
for each and every topic, we will take a real use case.
Okay.
So it's
One
been
last
all
question is, does this Azure portal, we have one subscription, right? Right. So does the Gen AI also
available.
share that, or do we have to have extra subscription?
No, 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 no. That subscription is fine. One subscription can work, but you need to request to the Microsoft to enable the AI solution for that subscription.
Okay, okay, okay.
So that can take 24 hours. Once you request,
Mm.
Microsoft will approve that.
Okay, okay.
Any
Thanks.
other
Thank you.
questions? Yeah. So if you want
Sir, what
to
is the
know the
difference?
current market trends of that OpenAI Azure in a Naukri, there are a lot of openings at this moment. So all of you know that current market is very stagnated, right? There is no jobs at this moment. But still, if you look at that Azure AI, you see that lot many openings. It is going to be increased down the line next couple of months. Once that market is start, you get the huge requirements. Yeah, someone is asking something. Please.
Sir, what is the difference between Azure AI and our traditional like Azure admin?
Azure admin means, see, Azure admin job is to deploy that instances and managing that instances. If one, like, you are unable to connect to that storage, you are not logged, you are unable to log into that virtual machine, and if client asks you to create 100 virtual machines to host your applications, that the admin can do, right?
Okay, sir, but do we need to have that experience if we want to learn this?
As being said, strictly no.
Then how can
As
we keep the experience, sir?
some of the experience might be needed. That I will cover.
Okay, 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 sir.
Let's take an example. As we discussed earlier, you want to deploy the chatbot. Where do you deploy the chatbot? You must have platform, right?
Yes, yes,
Whether it may be VM, whether it may be Kubernetes, whether it may be Docker, whether it may be web app, there must be something.
yes, sir,
That
yes.
time you might needed some knowledge on Azure.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yes, yes, sir. But do we? Job postings will be like JD will be like on Azure AI, or they will they will look for both Azure AI and admin.
No, no, no. Strictly AI.
Okay, okay, sir. Got
Look
it.
for the AI solution.
Okay, okay.
So if you look at, if you search properly, Azure AI engineer, you will get too many openings. So, AI engineer, you will get too many openings. So by completing this course, you are going to free complete AI freely AI 200. That is the course. Got it?
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you,
AI
sir. Yeah.
200 certification you can easily complete, which is implementation and architecturing of Azure AI solutions. Okay? Any questions?
So, somebody asked what tools we need and what kind of an environment do we need to have on our desktop here? Like for
Nothing,
Azure, we
nothing.
used to have Visual Studio Code.
Visual Studio Code is more than enough, and Azure subscription is enough. This tool is more than enough.
And sir, if I want to develop AI search within .NET web application, um, what do I need in terms of learning here? You are teaching a lot of services. Um,
Mhm.
so is this sufficient or do I need to learn something extra?
This is yes, more than sufficient. You don't need to learn anything extra. As been said that Microsoft is giving as a package as part of under artificial intelligence solution.
Okay, so it's a like somebody said here, you download a NuGet package and then start using the services within
That's
your application itself.
yes, yes.
I see.
Yeah.
And how
So
does Copilot figure in this?
that is
Copilot
what.
is the AI part,
Yeah, Copilot is also an intelligence for the developers. Let's take an example. You want to develop your own agent.
right?
That agent need to be used in your front face of your Copilot. If you that application architecture, you have user interface layer, middle layer, and DB layer, right?
Right.
Will you be able to look into the middle layer, which is in the logic layer? No, right?
Mhm.
Which is sitting on top of your DB. Will
Right.
you able to do that? No, right? It's just a logic. As part of artificial intelligence, that logic is called agent. To access that agent, you need a copilot. Make sense now?
Right. Now this is very different from the Copilot, GitHub
Yes.
Copilot that you have included in the VS Code.
Copilot is a totally different.
This Copilot AI is different from the GitHub Copilot.
Copilot is the same. See, GitHub also owned by the Microsoft, right? You can
Right.
integrate your Copilot with the GitHub and in Azure also. But I'm saying that Copilot is different than with these resources. This package is different. This package is no more comparable with the Copilot I'm saying. Got it? So Copilot is always about the agents. You'll come to know in the next few near future classes. You'll come to know everything. This is a broad thing to discuss.
Thanks.
First of all of you, if you understand that agent, then you can easily understand the use of the Copilot. That I will teach you. Okay, but we are not going to develop any agent. But I will try to make you familiar with that. What is agents? Make sense? Any questions before we wind up?
One last question. So,
Yep.
is this the only batch available, the night batch, or is
No,
there a morning batch?
we are thinking about the timings. We'll let you know. We are going to change it.
I see. Okay, got
Yep.
it.
Thank you, guys. See you in the next class. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.